Beloved friends, before this day unfolds, come, let us draw near to the Lord, our God, our refuge and our hope. My dearest Lord, as the morning light quietly slips through my window, I find myself awake, breathing, and blessed to live another day. And just like every morning before it, I don't know what this day will bring. But there is one thing I know with certainty. You are guarding my every step. From the moment my eyes opened, I could feel the gentle embrace of your protection. Even before I rose from bed, my heart had already whispered a simple prayer. Lord, please guard me today, not guard me from every hardship, but guard me from despair. Guard me from the unnecessary weight of anxiety. Guard me from the pride that tries to convince me I don't need you. I step into this day with sleepy feet, but with a heart that beats in quiet trust. I don't expect this day to be perfect, but I believe you'll be in all of it, beside me, within me, ahead of me. Lord, your word echoes gently through my spirit today. The Lord will guard your going and your coming. You never promised to remove every obstacle, but you did promise to keep watch, to be present in every small movement of my life. When I leave the house, you go ahead of me to prepare the way. When I return, you are already waiting by the door with open arms. Not one part of my journey is hidden from your loving gaze. Lord, today I might travel far. I might face people I don't want to face. I might receive news that discourages me. But no matter where I go, let me never walk beyond the shelter of your grace. Guard my thoughts, so they don't spiral into negativity. Guard my eyes, so I can see the good even in what is unfinished. Guard my words, so they won't wound others, and won't stray from the truth of the gospel. Guard my footsteps, so that every path I choose brings more light into the world. Lord, it is your quiet presence that brings me peace. Some days I feel terribly alone in this noisy world, but when I remember your promise, I know I am never truly alone. The Lord will guard your going and your coming. These words feel like an invisible embrace, holding me steady in the current of this world. They are armor against fear, a shield protecting my heart from becoming hardened, and I want to etch those words deep into my soul every morning. You are the most faithful watchman of my life. There are days when I forget to pray, but you never forget to guard me. There are days I wander off, but you still walk beside me, gently guiding me back. There are days I close the door of my heart, but you remain at the threshold, patiently waiting for it to open again. So before I do anything else today, I simply want to pause and say, thank you. Thank you for walking with me. Thank you that I don't have to face life alone. Thank you that every breath, every step, every glance is wrapped in the protective love of your hands. Let your guarding be more than just an idea. Let it be a real experience today. A peace I can feel when I'm tired. A softening of my soul when I'm weary. A flicker of hope when I feel lost. And if today I must walk through a valley of shadows, then I walk with confidence, because even the darkness is under your watch. I do not walk alone. You are holding my hand. Lord, there are moments I wonder, how can you possibly guard all of us? So many souls moving in so many directions, each with their own burdens, fears, and fragile hearts. But then I remember, you don't guard the way I do. You don't guard with panic or control, but with almighty love, love that transcends space and time, love that doesn't care where I am, only that I'm yours. You never fall asleep. You never look away when I drift into darkness. Even when I lose my way, you never lose sight of me. I used to think being guarded meant nothing bad would happen. But now I see, sometimes you guard me by walking through the pain with me, not by keeping sorrow away, but by holding me in the midst of it. Sometimes, guarding means keeping my heart soft after grief. It means protecting my faith from shattering when the world is harsh. It means helping me love again, even after being hurt. So, Lord, please guard the tiniest parts of me today. Guard my hands when I reach for another. Let them carry warmth and not indifference. Guard my eyes when I look at the world. Help me see beauty even in brokenness. Guard my heart when it feels fragile. Because sometimes, I love so deeply that I forget to protect myself. I also pray for those I'll cross paths with today, whether familiar faces or fleeting strangers. Please guard them too, in the gentlest way you know how. Because maybe, in someone's eyes, I'll glimpse a message from heaven. And Lord, when I reflect on the idea of going and coming, I realize there have been so many times I've left myself, left compassion behind, left my conscience behind, left your presence in the corners of my soul. Sometimes unintentionally, sometimes by choice, but you never shut the door behind me. You keep watching over me, even as I walk away. You are the father who waits for his child to return, the mother who keeps a seat empty at the table every evening. You don't count my sins to push me away. You count my steps toward home, so you can run and embrace me when I'm near. And now, as this new day begins, I have another chance to return, to set right what I've left undone, to walk again with a spirit that is gentle and full of hope. Because you kept watch through the night, and now you hold my hand as we step into the light together. Lord, if I am hurt today, please don't let that wound shut my heart to the world. If I'm disappointed by someone, remind me of the grace I too have received. If I lose my direction, let your gaze be the compass I turn toward. And if I feel like giving up, whisper to me, I'm still here, my child. What comforts me most is not knowing what the day will hold, but knowing that you will hold me through it, through every moment, every curve in the road, every surprise. There is nothing outside of your hand. So today, Lord, teach me to love the journey more than the destination, to find joy in the path itself, even if it's uneven, uncertain, and slow, because I am no longer afraid of the road, not when I know my feet are guarded by a faithful one. And finally, Lord, I lift up to you everyone I love, my family, my friends, my co-workers, those who are weary. Please guard them as they go, and bring them back in peace. Let every journey today, from home to work, from road to classroom, from sorrow to hope, be wrapped in your steady arms. No matter how far I go today, let my heart stay close to you, because only in you will I ever truly be at rest. Lord, there are mornings when I leave the house with a heart as light as air, and other mornings when my steps feel weighed down by quiet sorrow. Life is a journey I cannot predict, and each crossroads I encounter demands a quiet, courageous yes. Today, I begin a new journey again. It may seem ordinary to others, but for me, just choosing to live, to keep believing, to walk forward in trust and hope, that alone requires more strength than I have. So I come to you, Lord, to ask for strength from heaven. There are outward journeys that are brief, but the inner journey of the soul feels endless. I move from anxiety to peace, from resentment to forgiveness, from doubt to surrender, And in each transformation, I feel you walking with me. You don't just guard the roads beneath my feet, you also guard the deeper direction of my soul, that I may not choose the easier path that lacks life, but rather walk the harder way that leads me toward you. Lord, there are so many voices calling for my attention today. The voices of work, of social pressure, of fear and noise. And the inner voice that says, protect yourself, don't be vulnerable again. But beneath all these sounds, help me still hear the whisper of your spirit, reminding me of this beautiful truth. You are the only one who never needed me to succeed in order to love me. You loved me even before I knew which way was right. Holy Father, when I step out into the world each morning, I am struck by the fragility of life. One car swerving, one careless word, one painful message, one cold glance, and the heart can feel shaken. But today, instead of giving in to fear, I choose to place my fears into your hands, because I cannot control everything. But I know one thing for certain: you are able to guard everything. Nothing escapes your divine providence, even the random and unexpected. A chance meeting, a delayed commute, a patch of sunlight through clouds, may all be part of a holy design I don't yet understand. Lord, please protect me from myself, from my quick reactions, from my need to prove I'm right, from the cold strength I wear as a mask. Guard me, so that today, I won't unintentionally hurt someone, or let another carry a sorrow that I could have shared. Guard the silent choices I'll have to make today, a word of honesty or well-timed silence, an act of kindness no one will see, a decision to do what is right instead of what is easy. Let each choice be made not out of habit, but from a heart illuminated by your love. Lord, I know I will meet crossroads today, places without clear signs, decisions that scare me because the outcome is uncertain. But when I remember today's verse, the Lord will guard your going and your coming, I am comforted, because no matter which road I choose, you walk it with me, and you have the power to turn any path into a journey of light. Today, I also pray for those who stand at life's crossroads, those who are in pain, unsure whether to move forward or turn back, those who are collapsed on the side of the road because they can't find their way home. Be their light, Lord. Be their companion who doesn't abandon the journey. And if they've gone astray, go after them like a shepherd searching for his lost sheep. Lift them gently onto your shoulders. Bring them home without blame. Only love, Lord. There are days when I return home, but my heart hasn't truly returned. I come home in body, but my mind is still tangled in worries, still spinning in the noise of the day. So I ask you, guard me not just in my travels, but guard me in this present moment, that I may truly come home to what matters most, to family, to peace, to gratitude, and above all, to you. Let every evening be a return, not just to a house, but to your heart. Let my closing of the day be an opening of trust, trust that you didn't just guard me while I worked and walked, but that you are also watching over my sleep tonight. Even my breath, Lord, falls under the shadow of your gentle providence. So I no longer want to rush. I no longer want to fear the curves in the road. I no longer want to resist the journey, because I know now, if you walk with me, every path has meaning. Dear Lord, some mornings I rise, and I don't know where I'm going. My feet still move, my hands still work, but my soul feels like it's drifting through a quiet fog. Not because I lack a destination, but because, somewhere deep inside, I'm no longer sure what I believe in anymore. There are days when everything feels too loud. Plans, news, deadlines, phones, messages, expectations and noise, and amid all that clamor, I lose the whisper of your voice inside my heart. Lord Jesus, today I come to you like someone lost, not lost on a map, but lost within my own self. There are questions I carry that keep knocking at my soul. Does anything I'm doing really matter? Does anyone truly understand me? Are you still there, or were you only part of a beautiful memory? But in the middle of this confusion, one sacred line rises from the silence. The Lord will guard your going and your coming. That verse, Lord, it's like a compass in the mist. Even when I can't see the way ahead, even when I don't know where I'm headed, you know, you never lose track of me. Gracious Father, there are paths I've walked where not a single light could be seen. It felt like wandering through a desert of silence, where no one asked if I was okay. And if they did, I wouldn't have known how to answer. Because the truth is, I wasn't okay, but I didn't know how to admit it. So today, in this prayer, I choose not to pretend to be strong. I come before you with everything I am. Tired, empty, longing for someone who can truly see me. And Lord, only you can be that someone. Please guard me, Lord, when I don't know where I'm going. Guard my heart so it doesn't grow cold. Guard my hope so it doesn't break. Guard my soul so it doesn't turn to stone from the weight of ordinary disappointments. I'm not asking you to lead me where I want to go. I'm asking you to lead me where you want me to be. Lord, teach me how to trust in the quiet way you guard me. Not always through miracles, but sometimes through delays, through closed doors, through the silence that teaches me to wait. You guard me, even when I don't feel it, when I'm frustrated because my prayers go unanswered. Perhaps that is you, protecting me from what I don't yet understand. When I'm angry because someone broke their promise, maybe you're teaching me how to forgive. When I'm lonely and no one is near, maybe you're inviting me to sit with you, so I can finally hear your voice beyond the noise. Lord, so often I just want to rush to the destination. I hate waiting, I dread being stuck, but today, I ask for the grace to slow down, to breathe, to notice, to live each step with presence and surrender. Because I now understand, every step I take is being watched over by you. Please guard me, Lord, as I face decisions I don't yet feel strong enough to make. Be the light in my thoughts, the calm in my heart, the strength in my weakness. If I must walk alone today, remind me that you are beside me. If no one understands me today, let me rest in the perfect understanding of your gaze. If I fail today, let me remember that I can always return home to you. Lord, help me believe this. Every journey, no matter how small, no matter how unclear, is part of your divine story for my life. No step is wasted, no tear is forgotten. No sigh falls outside of your sacred keeping. Today, I ask for one simple grace, that even when I don't know where I'm going, I will still reach for your hand, because if you go before me, I no longer need to fear being lost. And when I return at the end of this day, whether I succeeded or not, whether I found answers or only more questions, let me return into your arms, with a grateful heart that knows, this day wasn't perfect, but it was not wasted, because I did not walk it alone. You were there, guarding me all along. Lord, not every road I walk is lined with flowers. Some paths are filled with sharp stones that scratch my weary feet. Some mornings, I step out of the house, with a trembling heart, because I know today I must walk through a real storm. There are days, Lord, when my prayers fall from my lips like tears. I no longer have the words to explain. I no longer have the logic to organize my thoughts. All I have left is a fragile cry from the depths of my soul. Lord, please hold me, please don't let me fall apart. And in that moment, I realize something sacred. Your silence is not abandonment. Your silence is the fullness of presence that needs no words at all. Today, Lord, I pray for those who are starting a new journey, not because they wanted to, but because life has forced them to let go. Some are walking away from a job they've held for years. Some are leaving behind a city filled with memories. Some had to step away from a hospital bed before they could say goodbye. Some are leaving behind the version of themselves they used to know, because life has changed everything. Lord, please guard them through each tear-filled step. Guard them when they don't know if they can stand. Guard every breath they take as they try to move forward, even when their hearts want nothing more than to collapse. And if today I'm the one who has to walk away from a love that no longer brings life, from an environment that suffocates my spirit, from habits that are slowly killing the deeper call you placed within me, then give me the courage to walk away, and the faith to believe that you are walking beside me. Lord, you know how much I fear the unexpected. I crave safety, control, and knowing what's coming next. But life does not follow the schedule. One phone call, one diagnosis, one announcement, and suddenly, everything is upside down. Only then do I realize the walls of protection I build for myself are not enough. There is only one who never takes his eyes off me. Only one who guards me when I wake and when I sleep. When I still believe, and even when I want to give up. Guard me, Lord, when my heart is full of questions. When I ask, why must the righteous suffer? Why do I pray so much, and still the miracle doesn't come? Why does living right still feel so hard? Guard me from the bitterness that eats away at faith. Give me the kind of faith that understands. Being guarded doesn't mean I'll never feel pain. It means I will always have a refuge inside the pain. Maybe you won't move the mountain, but you'll give me feet to climb it. Maybe you won't extinguish the fire, but you'll step into the flames with me, as you once did with the 3 faithful ones in Daniel's furnace. Lord, I also lift up to you all those I love. Some of them are fighting sickness. Some are battling depression. Some are drowning in debt. Some are silently breaking inside. There are loved ones who have stopped praying because they believe you've walked away. Please go to them in whatever way they can receive. Through a quiet sunrise, a kind word, a morning prayer, and whisper to them, I have never left you. I ask you too, Lord, to guard the people I cannot see today, those who are far away, those who have passed on, those who hurt me, and those I've hurt. Be the God who walks through time and distance. Lay your hand upon them and heal what only your love can reach. Lord, if today is the day I must say goodbye, goodbye to someone I love, to a dream that didn't come true, to a chapter that has reached its final page, then give me the strength to say farewell with the courage that comes from faith, because goodbye doesn't have to mean the end. It can be the first step towards something greater. I believe this, Lord. You will guard me as I walk through the fire, and you will not let the flames destroy what you still intend to redeem. You guard my dignity, even when the world throws me into the mud. You guard the light within me, even when I'm surrounded by darkness. You guard the meaning of my life, even when I no longer know what I'm living for. And finally, When I come home tonight, weary from the road, I will look to the sky and whisper a quiet prayer of thanks. I lived, I loved, I fell, I rose again, and above all, I was guarded, not by my own strength, but by the relentless, unfailing love of my God. My Lord and my God, I have lived many years on this earth, and I have walked through many roads, from childhood into adulthood, from carefree days to seasons of learning how to forgive, from radiant hopes to painful falls, from naive prayers to quiet sighs in the silence. And through it all, Lord, you were there, guarding every step I took. And every time I came home again, I walked through my childhood on tiny, fearless feet, with the belief that my parents would always be waiting at the end of the path. And in those days, I saw glimpses of you, in my mother's embrace, in my father's eyes, in the soft lullabies that sang me to sleep. I walked through my youth, with dreams too big to hold, with a heart that thought it could touch the sky. And I saw you quietly redirect me, each time I nearly took a path that led away from light. I walked through heartbreak, through betrayal, rejection, and misunderstanding. There were days I shut my heart, and even doubted your presence. But even when I turned my back, you stood there still, you never walked away. Now, Lord, as I look back, I see that every journey, every going and returning, was held within a map drawn by your love. Even when I wandered, even when I chose wrong, you gently brought me back, not with punishment, but with unrelenting mercy. Today, Lord, I don't just give you this morning, I give you my life, a holy journey, every step a prayer. Guard me, Lord, whether I'm walking strong or dragging tired feet, whether I'm standing tall or crumbling under sorrow, whether I walk in sunlight or find myself in the valley's shadows. I offer you the steps I took yesterday, the wounds that still ache, the laughter that faded too soon, the regrets I cannot undo, the wrong turns I didn't mean to take, and even the apologies I never found the words to say. Lord, guard not just the path beneath my feet, but the journey within, the inner pilgrimage. That is the hardest, the longest, the most winding of all. It's there, Lord, in that sacred space, that I learn how to love myself, how to love others, how to love you, through every failure and every quiet resurrection. Today, I no longer ask you to make things easy. I ask only this: guard the tenderness of my heart, guard my faith so it doesn't dry up, guard the light in my eyes when I look at this world, and guard my heart so it never forgets how to love. If one day these feet can no longer move, then carry me, Lord, like a shepherd carries his sheep home. If one day I forget the way back, then let me fall asleep in your arms, like a child resting peacefully in the arms of their father. And if I must one day leave this world, let my death be nothing more than a final return to the place I've always belonged, the place where you wait, where you embrace, where you call me by name, with eternal love. Lord Jesus, you walked all the way to the cross, so that I could walk each day without fear. You returned from death, so that I could believe that every path taken with you leads to life. So today, I offer this final prayer of the morning. Lord, guard me as I go, and guard me as I return. Guard me in my sleep, and in every waking moment. Guard me at work, in my family, in all the uncertainties of my life. Guard me even when I don't realize I need to be guarded. And most of all, guard my soul until the very end. I go, I return, I fall, I rise again. I doubt, I pray, I fear, I love, but through it all, I am guarded by the one who never stops keeping watch. Amen. Lord, walk with you and with me through the morning, the afternoon, and into the evening. Thank you for the gift of this peaceful day. Amen.